Moin! In this video I'll show you how to make a real piece of jewelry out of a dull 3D print. This one is the Ring of Power from the Lord of the Rings. The top layer is made of 24K gold, and I was very surprised myself how easy it is to make something like this. And that's what I want to share with you here today. Let's go! Everything starts, as always here in the channel, with a 3D print. I like to use resin printers for electroplating lately, as they already create very smooth prints by design. As you can probably tell, my printer is not the newest, but still works very accurately with lots of detail, everything we need for this project, right? I printed a whole plate full of rings for practice, and maybe you want to give it away. The Ring of Power, why not? You should work very thoroughly. The piece must be very well cleaned so that no impurities remain on it. When everything looks good, remove them from the plate and from the support structure. Be careful not to break off any material from the ring. Then cure the print, better too long than too short. The next extremely important part, smoothing the print. I've already mentioned this a few times, but here again, this is the most important part. Use everything you have to achieve this. Let's move on to electroforming. This is a process in which you apply a metal layer to plastic. For this you need conductive paint. This is what it looks like, and I have linked how to do it. After that, the object is placed in electrolytes while a voltage is applied. The electrolytes are copper for creating a thick base coat, nickel as a diffusion barrier, and finally gold. This is 24K gold in its liquid form. Doesn't really look like it, right? To hold the ring in the electric bath, I constructed a small hook from copper wire, which fits well to the fabulous rotor jig and holds the ring well. Airbrush compressor on, and off you go. It is best to hold the ring with tweezers. The paint dries very quickly, so you can easily move it. Mix the paint well and then spray it on the ring with a relatively large amount of pressure. Make sure there are no mounts or other spots or blobs or whatsoever on the ring. The whole thing should look like this in the end. Plating time! I will now set up an electroplating bath. By this, an approximately 150 micrometer thick layer of copper will be deposited on the conductive paint. By the rotor jig tool, the ring remains constantly in motion and the anode shadows are minimized. The whole process takes about 4 hours at 0.7 volts. The whole setup I've described in detail in a tutorial to which I'll link in the description. Now, the moment of truth. After 4 hours, the ring should shine completely. Take it out and wash it in distilled water. This copper layer is extremely well done and has very few bumps. You can eliminate the remaining imperfections with fine steel wool. In difficult cases, you can also touch up with sandpaper. The copper is then polished to a high gloss, and polishing paste works very well for this. While I polish, you can consider subscribing to my channel or write feedback in the comments. I would be very happy about it. Anyway, at the end of the polishing, something like this should come out. Now we electroplate a thin diffusion barrier of nickel. This ensures that the copper does not mix with the gold over time to form rose gold. The setup is basically the same, only 5 minutes at 2 volts. Palladium also works great as a barrier and is way less toxic. Final plating, just one more layer. Since the gold is very expensive, we now apply it with the galvanic brush. This one can be done very quickly. Assemble the brush, adjust the voltage and then move it over the ring. This really does not take long. Every movement brings more material to the ring. If you do not want to wear it every day, then it is enough if it is evenly gold. And that brings us to the end. I hope I could explain you in 6 minutes roughly how this works, and of course you need first some equipment for it, but there are also many new possibilities. See you next time. Tschüss!